In 7 years of interviewing, we've not ever had a camera shut off because it was too hot, but that's what happened today. So we wanted to kind of wrap up. I know that if you're watching this ending, we just got done with probably 40 minutes of your journey from high school all the way up, you know, through your current disciplines and your mediums. We've talked about metal sculpt. We've talked about painting, art, your painted grenades, your sculpting, your stonework. And we were just kind of ending, and I don't know exactly when we got cut off. We're talking a little bit about what you were planning to do here in the near future. And I think that we probably started with getting out to other markets that are within driving distance. So take us back there.
Yeah, I'm looking to, because I feel like I know everybody around here. I'm looking to now network in all the drivable cities right now and building bubbles of people in different areas, because eventually those bubbles start to connect and they overlap. And I go, like, now I could go to New York and I'll meet somebody that is like, oh, we have somebody in common, and now they're super friendly to me. And you just never know, like, who you're going to meet anywhere. So yeah, I'm focused on that. I'm focused more on the sculpture right now. I am doing some painting still, but I'm trying to make my paintings more sculptural. Doing like relief sculptures and stuff like that. And so I'm focused on that. I have a lot of opportunities lined up for 2025. A lot of things that may or may not happen. But I just got to get like a lot more work done. I have like all these other jobs too outside of just the art. So that like takes my time away, but I'm stepping back from some of those and just working on those pieces and networking. That's it.
I've heard you both through the interview as well as just this intentional kind of Annie of going, the importance of reaching out and stopping people and just asking them if they'd be willing to, you know, be a model for your photography, or that takes maybe a step of maybe stepping out in faith, or just going, I've got to be willing to get a no, or be willing to, you know, to step out of maybe a comfort zone to engage those around us. Tell us, for those folks that may be on the front end, I'm not saying necessarily high school. I've heard you talk about your high school teacher. I've heard, I know that you've had some other family and some other circles that have supported you through the time. Tell us, for a newer artist, give us just a couple last tidbits of advice before what we should do, or some
as like a high school student.
High school could be a 60-year-old who's just stepping into art for the first time.
I mean, it really depends what your goals are.
Okay.
If you want to work for a company, if you want to do biomedical illustration, you should go to school for that. If you're just trying to get into the art world, I don't know that you necessarily need the school. If you're trying to do like fine art, it's helpful though, because you can get connections, especially if you're in the right city. But you have to really, again, like reach out to those people, because they're there. All these people, like, you don't know who you're going to meet anywhere. It could be somebody that you randomly sit next to, you know, on a bus or something. You don't know who these people are, and you don't know who this person knows. You know, it might not even be directly this person, might be somebody that they know. So again, you just need to like reach out and talk to people and put yourself out there. And even if it's awkward at first, it's like, it gets easier the more you do it. And you might, you know, I listen to podcasts and they're just talking about this, and it's like, you know, some of your most favorite people in your life are going to be people you haven't even met yet. So you don't know where you're going to meet them. So keep reaching out to people, making your art, research, study the artists that are out there making it, you know, go to Art Basel and see the art market and what's happening if you're trying to get to that level.
I appreciate that. Leigh Brooklyn, thank you for opening your studio, your story, sharing your work, sharing some inspirations, and we're going to keep an eye on what you're doing here in the next several years. Thank you.
Big things.